Howdy everybody, and welcome back to BTD6. We're gonna do another Chimps run. Who would have guessed? Before we get into it, I'd just like to say please like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And if you buy something, maybe try using my creator code. We haven't done any of these three maps. I'm saving 1, 2, tree for something special, so we're gonna do the cabin. We're gonna use Psy today, and I have a small plan. Nothing fully worked out yet, but I want to try the boomerang tower. And maybe we could do something like right here. Right? That seems like a pretty good spot. In my mind, it does. That's my own fault. Let's just redo that. I got a little hasty. We can just do long range and faster throwing and then... Huh. Did you know you can apparently click on the bridge and it makes noise? I did not know that. I knew you could chop this little stump. But anyway, we're using Psy today. I don't know if you guys have used Psy much. They're pretty good. They have the nice advantage of hitting camos from the start. So all we need to do is go to buy wave 24, and the earlier we get them, the better, of course. And then the only thing we got to think about is where we want them. Probably want to just do red hot rings. Make it safe, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Red hot rings gives you 2 damage on your boomerangs. It's pretty good. We're gonna go for middle path this time, by the way. I kind of want to try out 052. But yeah. So their abilities stun and destroy a lot of balloons. So we probably want them somewhere near our main attack tower. I'm trying to think if I want to do a 2-tower chimps or if I want to do like a 3-tower chimps or anything. I don't think Psy plus boomerang is 3-tower chimps or 2-tower chimps worthy. I'm just gonna put a cleanup tower here. I know we lose Psy that wave, but like that's gonna keep happening if I'm. I don't think my positioning is exactly perfect, so it's kind of causing small issues like that. We'll go ahead and just put him right here. I always set him to strong. Rarely is it bad to have him on strong, I would say. Okay. So clearly we're not going to do a 3-tower chimps. I don't think we are, at least. I want to do something a little more interesting than a dart monkey, Psy, and boomerang tower. Now, what else do we want, though? I'm trying to think of paths that I haven't used yet. And, I don't use glue gunner much in this series. I've used it quite a bit in chimps, just not in recording. I could maybe try like a... I really want to do unstable concoction at some point. Maybe this is finally the run to do that. Huh. Let's go ahead and get this. 4,535. So I can see camos. I don't think they'll hit leads in time, but again, we have lead popping power through boomerang. I have finally used helicopter. I haven't used much sniper. Maybe I could try out bottom path sniper on this run or something. I heard it's a good mid-game tower, right? I think we're gonna be fine here, though. We're feeling pretty strong so far. We can probably just save for turbocharge, honestly, with how I'm feeling so far. We haven't done Pokai yet. Pokai? Okay. Oh, I wanted to do a bomb tower setup at some point, so maybe I could do bomb tower. They changed how the Moab guy works, Moab Eliminator, and whatnot. They made him a little more effective with frag bombs and whatnot. So it'd probably be worth trying him out. I think Psy beats the camo waves already on their own. Yeah. We beat this one, and then by 36, I think they beat that camo wave. But if not, I'll upgrade this guy to a triple dart thing. It's a pretty long map that we have. We do have water here, so I could do something with mermonkeys, maybe. Final harmonic. I don't know. I'm kind of indecisive, and this tower boomerang's really strong early game, so like we don't have much to worry about yet. right? Oh, that was my bad. Hold on. Oh, I was too slow. That's okay. That was, I had them set on strong still. That was my bad. Yeah, we can just do this without having to spend any more money. Yeah, there you go. We're going to turn off auto start now because we're close to wave 40. I haven't done ground zero. I've done Sky Shredder, I think. I didn't do Apache Prime. We could do Apache Prime. How about we do that? I'll throw out an unstable concoction at the front. At some point. Actually, I mean, if I struggle with... We could just do that now, right? And then do larger potions. Set them to strong. Okay. I'm trying to try new strategies. By the way, did I talk about this guy here? Hold on. Wrong ability. There you go. Did I talk about Middle Path Plasma Monkey Fan Club? I have some ideas for the fact that I played him completely wrong. For one. I think he's very much so a late game carry that you set up for later. Hence the price, I guess. But I definitely didn't take good advantage of him when I tried him out. I think Psy beats almost every... Ooh, I lose that one. Okay. That's okay. I think Psy beats like almost every camo setup. This is me being lazy, by the way, and not wanting to know when to, not wanting to try to properly use my abilities. I need to not do that. It's really laziness with the retry last round option. There you go. I could probably just go... Maybe I should go village again. Oh, I do need to go. So I can't hit purples yet. When did I get that? Isn't that like level 12 or 13? 11, okay. Let's just go ahead and do... We're gonna really front load our stuff. How about that? That's fine. I don't really want to go primary expertise. I've used that one a lot. I use a lot of primary towers, I'm realizing. And then while we're over here... Oh wait, they fixed that bug. Look at that. I don't know if you guys were playing on update 54. I guess this is, they did a patch for it, but primary expertise and primary mentoring didn't give you the free tier 1 upgrades like it was supposed to. That's a pretty good position right here, I think. We're just gonna go, like, a complete primary build, I guess. I think I've been doing that quite a bit. I don't use magic monkeys very much. So, this is what ends up happening, you know? Oops. I keep doing that. I keep using Psy's ability when I mean to use the turbocharge. We'll buy that, and then I think we're set on anything until we get a tier 5 now. Of the tier 5s to get first. Obviously, I think I'm gonna go permacharge. And because, I mean, I'm not getting tier 5 for Globby, the glue gunner. I think I'll go tier 4, but I don't need to go tier 5 on it. I should be setting you to strong, by the way. Our popping power is not perfect here. It's a little lower than I was hoping for, honestly. Oh, you're set to first still. That might be part of the reason why. I wonder if you'll only have 2 pops the whole game. That'd be kind of funny. This is when I probably needed my ability. Well, hold on. Apparently not. We're fine. I need to put more trust in my glue gunner, huh? Can't really tell if this unstable concoction is helping much. I just kind of like him. I think he's neat, you know? I keep feeling like we're gonna get overwhelmed with some of these, but we just haven't been yet. I'm glad to finally get a Psy run in. Psy actually used to be my go-to hero for like every single run for the longest time. I think they're a very good hero. I mean, they're kind of just set it and forget it. Which a lot of heroes are, but like... I guess I don't know quite how to put it. They kind of solve everything that they need. Like, they do a lot on their own without having to, like, micro or anything. Should probably be using that ability more, huh? I got all these active abilities and I don't activate them, dude. Wonder if that's Psy making the purple balloon proc noise. Probably, right? Man, that's so good. Oh, this is 63? Ooh, buddy. Thank you, Psy. I'm like super dead on this one though, right? Yeah, okay, that's fine. We got money. We can make it work. What do we want to do, though? I mistimed my abilities as well. I probably could have handled wave 1 on my own. We could go for like a ground 0. It'd be kind of fun, right? Just like bomb it completely, because I think ground 0 has a pretty short cooldown here, yeah. Maybe we stun the first wave. See if that works. Nope. That's okay. I think I only hit one wave with that, didn't I? Man, that means we still lose this, I think. That's too bad. I can do that a little better. You know, when I do runs like this, it feels kind of bad. I feel like I should be playing a little better, honestly. Right? Because, like, I'm here to, like, kind of show... I guess I don't have to show how to do things well, but... It's crazy, actually, because if you put a mortar here, and you make him like a... this... Watch this guy, man. I guess we should burn his stuff. This guy is so dumb for... Let's see how much he cost. 10,000, he just solves with 63 and 76. He's supposed to. Come on, Psy. Oh well. That's my own bad. I didn't micro. Man. Alright, so there's wave 1. Wave 2. And then we can just stun wave 3. Actually, Mortar Psy is probably pretty good, huh? There's probably a lot of DPS. Extra DPS earned from Psy, I guess I should say. And there's Psionic Scream. I feel like as I've played, my understanding of how to do a proper C.H.I.M.P.S setup has gotten worse almost. At least sometimes I feel that way. Some of these runs that I do feel real rough. Hey, I'm thinking of maybe introducing like a little random wheel. Rolling at least 2 towers. And planning to do C.H.I.M.P.S with like those 2 towers. Right. And then I can use anything else with them, but making sure that I incorporate those into the strategy somehow or another, you know? I think that sounds pretty cool. Beat him up. Very nice. Yeah, we're doing alright. I actually just recently did Dark Castle on C.H.I.M.P.S. It wasn't the best run, but I did beat it. But in doing so, I really felt like I was just actively racing against, like, every single time something else happened. Like, as I progressed, I was barely keeping up with it, right? Never really felt like I was making substantial progress against them. It was always just upgrading to keep up. Maybe that's just how expert maps feel to some degree, but kinda didn't feel great, but that's okay. See, I don't know if this guy's actually helping us at all. This unstable concoction guy. I know I bought him, but still. Alright. Already on wave 74. We're about to get our permacharge at least. Which would be nice. It's quite a bit stronger. Wrong button. Very nice. We will use Psionic Scream on wave 76, by the way. What we'll do is that should clear out most of the rest of them that survived. Or the mortar should clear out most of the rest that survived off of that, I think. I feel like I'm getting worse about building for group balloons, though. There we go. That was pretty good. Should be just there. There we go. Permacharge is significantly better. And I think that's maybe where I'm messing up, right? The whole idea, I keep going to like tier 4s and then trying to build a bunch of tier 4s at once. And I think the idea is more so build up one kind of cheaper tier 5. By the way, my ability order changed, just calling that out for myself. Right, because now that I have one tier 5, it can kind of snowball into the others. Oops, and immediately forgot that my abilities were altered. Then there's the big camo rush of ceramics coming up soon. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, look at permacharge just handle that like nothing. Bomb shooter's actually been doing really good damage, huh? Everything has been, jeez. I'm realizing now that the Moab Eliminator, what's happening is, I felt like it had extra AoE on it, but I think it's actually just, yeah, I think it's just that I've got Unstable Concoction hitting as well. Yeah, Unstable Concoction is actually saving us a lot of pops, it feels like. Kinda hard for me to tell. This is right where, on Dark Castle, dude, as soon as you hit free play rounds, it feels so much harder, in my opinion. It felt like instantaneous to me. The difficulty jump. I am thinking I will... Oh, you know what? Let's see. I still got quite a bit of money left to get, right? Maybe I'll go for him and then an Energizer, because I am doing ability heavy stuff. Let's do that. Oops, I did it again, man. Did my abilities swap back? Jeez. That is so much faster on the cooldown. Nice. This one only affects water, right? Yes. And mid-game? Or early, I guess I should say. Early, late game. Feels pretty good with a Moab Eliminator. Look at the pop count. It is just skyrocketing. Another, what, 20% cooldown, I think? Yeah, another 20% cooldown would be good. And I don't think Psy, actually, I know Psy's not going to hit level 20 on this, but that's okay. It's crazy how much of them... Ooh, we take out Moabs, though. Yeah, permacharge handles that, no problem. If we're worried about, or if we're struggling to take things out, we can always stockpile our money first. Hope that we don't need to use it, but we can prepare an absolute zero or icicle impale, because we're going mostly primaries anyway. So. But we haven't even really been using many of our abilities. Only just recently have we really started that. Probably want to not use permacharge on wave 94. We probably need it for 95. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. And then as soon as we see the DDTs, we'll just permacharge. Yeah, okay. That went so well, actually. Wow. I love when I can start grabbing Moabs. It feels so good. Is he set to strong? Yeah, okay, good. I always actually rather like these pretty equal builds. Where it's like all of your towers are kind of working together, you know? This is where most of the rest of our money comes from. I think we're okay still. Oh yeah. We're fine. We can permacharge here because we have Moab Eliminator for wave 100. Ooh, and unstable concoction. Hold on. It's time for him to shine, finally. I don't actually know if that did anything, honestly. That felt okay. After I got past the rocky start, that was okay. I mean, I use a lot of towers on this run. We only had 33,000 left. You can do that way more efficiently than I did. That's actually a map I don't play very often. It's not a bad map. It's actually pretty easy, obviously, for a beginner map, but I know this is one of the less liked ones. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. That went quite well, didn't it? After we got past the early part. If you liked the video, please do leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.